Okay, so with regard to our discussion or my emails about pattern play, about maps, about rules of play, here's a little video from the United States women's national team playing against New Zealand. And right from the very kickoff, the New Zealand team tries to establish possession by playing the ball in reverse. And you'll notice as they play the ball in reverse, they establish a little bit of possession. They go over pressure. And look at the spacing here. Okay, the player with the ball has received the ball as a target player with her back to goal. And she's going to look to play in reverse to a supporting player, but you'll notice that the spacing is poor. And there's the spacing I'm talking about. The spacing between the midfield player and the player with her back to goal is too close. And what this allows is it allows the players for the United States team to close down the New Zealand attacker when she gets the ball and New Zealand loses possession. So there's the closing down. We play into pressure, pressure and cover, lost possession, and United States gains possession. And I'm going to let the game run a little bit here. And if you hear in the background some iPad apps, I'm hanging out with my son Eli, and he's hanging out on the iPad. Eli, say hi.
Hi!
There he is. All right. So now on this restart, what we're looking for is essentially a flighted ball to the penalty spot. That's where we want to put our flighted balls because it's too far for the goalkeeper to come out and defend, and it's in the most dangerous spot on the pitch. And this is a poorly played ball by the U.S. attacker. So now the game is progressing. New Zealand has played a ball out, into touch, out of play, because they don't want to put themselves in a dangerous position close to their own goal. And the United States, the women's team, is a much better team than the New Zealand national team. And they are much more athletic, and so they oftentimes try to accomplish things based upon their athleticism rather than based upon just playing simply. So now New Zealand has gained possession, and right away, the New Zealand player tries to just put the ball through a United States player. Now, I don't know about you, but it seems to me, I'm going back here, that all of the soccer players on this field are animate objects, and you cannot kick a ball through them. And yet, for some reason, the thought is, I'm going to play a ball through the U.S. player, and it's an immediate giving up of possession. Here it is right here. Oh, no, not going to happen, right? And look at this, a counterattack within 35 to 40 yards of goal, which could become dangerous if the touch here by the U.S. player was a little bit closer to her. So in that situation, instead of perhaps trying to play the ball through pressure, pull the ball back and look to play to a supporting player who's dropping and creating proper spacing. When she receives the ball facing the field, she's going to probably hit a long ball over pressure. So the goalkeeper plays the ball out. We're playing back. The New Zealand team plays back. And now here's a great example of spacing. Right? So you'll notice here the New Zealand player has the ball. Her backs are dropping at a 45-degree angle to create space from the U.S. defenders. When the ball gets played back to the New Zealand defender, probably her best choice, based upon the fact that there are 4 U.S. attacker, or defenders in this case, because they don't have the ball, is to play the ball over pressure. And let's see what happens. The ball is played in reverse, and we play, well, we try to play over pressure, but we play a ball into pressure, and that's bad. Okay, here we go with the United States team playing in reverse to establish possession, and dribbling, as you saw, back toward their own goal to establish possession, and now looking to switch the point of attack and keep possession of the ball. And again, we don't mind playing in reverse. There we go. Played from the flank into the midfield and back in reverse to a player who's facing the direction we want to go. And now we have possession of the ball. What are we going to do here? And we're going to lose possession oftentimes. When we're the more athletic team, there are times when we lose possession because we think, okay, I'm going to be able to use my athleticism and my skill to defeat the defenders. And oftentimes if a team is defending well, they're defending with numbers, pressure and cover, and it's very difficult to defeat them. There was a great example right there of dribbling to get away from pressure and then looking to play to a target. So let's watch that one more time. The U.S. player who gets the ball on the flank. We're going to wait for her to get the ball on the flank. Okay. Here's the U.S. player with the ball on the flank. Now what she sees is she sees that she could play a ball to a supporting player, but she'll see a space into which she can dribble. When she dribbles into that space, she's created, in essence, a new direction in which she can play the ball. At this point, the U.S. player, if she's targeting, should have her back to goal and provide a target. Just like in softball or baseball, a catcher provides a target for someone to throw to. So here's dribbling through pressure. Oh, wait, here's the play. Oh, here she goes, dribbling through pressure, and we'll stop there, right? She dribbled through pressure to create space. And now, this player, I guess, is that Alex Morgan? Who's making a diagonal run, is trying to get into space. In this case, the way we play, I would love to see our players targeting up so we can play to feet. Instead, the ball is played into a space that nobody is making a run into, or into which nobody is making a run. It's probably syntactically more accurate. Does the New Zealand team get into a little bit of trouble here with regard to their spacing and indecision? Perhaps a little bit. And again, the United States team gains possession and dribbles away from their own goal to establish possession. Those are the triangles that Coach D is talking about. Establishing those triangles allows you as a team to, again, maintain possession. We're switching the point of attack, and then we're just giving the ball away. I mean, that's just atrocious for a national team to give the ball away so easily in that situation. Those are the kinds of situations where maintaining possession is so key. Again, away from our own goal to establish possession. We've established a triangle. We play back to a supporting player. Now we're going to switch the point of attack over pressure, switching the point of attack over pressure. And here a player now has possession of the ball and gives it away, literally gives it away to the other team. This defender should slide over. This player should play the ball back if she has nowhere to go forward. Because now, as we give the ball away, we've created a situation where the other team can go forward in a dangerous manner. The New Zealand player playing back to a supporting player, and then we go over pressure. But when we go over pressure, we need to play to a target. The United States player playing back to a supporting player, and now playing over pressure. Yeah? You okay?
How do you get this football out?
Oh, I'll stop this recording and I'll help you with that. Okay, guys, that's recording number 1. There will be more to come.